But this
Our
future
planet looks
isn't
calm
written.
and perfect from
We
space.
still have time to
Those
change our
white caps
path.
at the poles seem permanent, timeless. Global
But
cooperation.
what if a single change happens? What if all the ice melts? Let's imagine it. All glaciers, ice sheets, permafrost, completely liquid. That's 29 million cubic kilometers of ice entering our oceans. Sea levels wouldn't rise by inches. They would rise by over 65 meters, 216 feet. Coastal cities would vanish. London, New York, Mumbai, Shanghai, underwater. Over 40% of the world's population lives near coasts. That's billions becoming climate refugees.
Some nations would disappear completely. Geography would be rewritten.
The world map you know from school would become a historical artifact. Pause and think. Which country do you think would survive this change the best? Comment below before we continue.
But water isn't the only problem. The real crisis starts with ocean currents stopping.
Europe freezes without warm currents. The equator becomes unbearably hot. Climate systems collapse. Agriculture fails. Global food production drops by 50% or more. Famine becomes the norm.
Melting permafrost releases ancient methane, a greenhouse gas 25x more potent than CO2.
This triggers runaway warming, a feedback loop we cannot stop.
Ecosystems collapse. Species that depend on ice, polar bears, seals, penguins, go extinct.
Glaciers that provide fresh water to billions in Asia disappear. Water wars begin. The global economy, built on coastal trade, completely collapses. Money loses meaning. With limited resources and space, conflict becomes inevitable. Civilizations struggle to survive. This is the new Earth, a planet with less land, unstable climate, and desperate inhabitants. Humanity might adapt, build floating cities, underwater habitats. But at what cost?
But the difference between our current world and this scenario is our choices.
But this future isn't written. We still have time to change our path.
Global cooperation, renewable energy, sustainable living. These are our real survival tools. Every action counts. From governments to individuals, we all hold pieces of the solution.
When we look at Earth from this perspective, we realize how unique, how delicate it is.
Every system, the water cycle, the atmosphere, the climate, is perfectly balanced. This perfect balance, this intricate design, doesn't happen by chance. It points to a creator.
Everything in pairs. Earth and sky, land and water, ice and ocean, all created in perfect measure. This planet is a trust. Let's protect it. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more insights.